this, and let me be very clear. And I want to be very, very clear, because I believe in all things we should get an understanding. So I want you all to get a clear understanding. Now, I get it with this mayor race, people emotions and all that stuff is high, and people, just strive with mess and the whole 9 yards. I get it. But let me be clear about something, because I don't want nobody to mess around and find out. My personal space is my personal space. You don't get to get in my personal space. You don't get to come ask me questions. You don't get to do any of that. You get to stay out of my personal space. Now, I get it. You all on your little Dolton politics page showing just how ignorant and immature you all are.
Ooh.
And the stuff that you guys do, it speaks volume about the leader that you are supporting. Because you will never see people that support me out acting the way a lot of you all act. And the sad part about it is, it's a lot of you seniors.
Ooh.
It's embarrassing the way a lot of you guys act.
Ooh.
You all really need to grow up and get yourselves together. But I'm going to be clear about this thing. Do not get me mistaken, and do not listen. I'm just telling you, don't be fooled. Don't mess around and find out. Do not get in my personal space. Don't come with me with no bad energy. Don't do any of that. That's all I'm saying. Now, we can run this race. Yes, I'm going to be dropping receipts. Yes, I'm going to be doing my videos. Now, if you are so strong about your candidate, and if you are so confident in your candidate, it doesn't take all of that. See, when you got people being messy, being nasty, calling people all out of their names, I said, you should, and y'all think I don't see the garbage that you posted in the Dolton Politics page? Every post comes to me. You don't know who I know that's in that page that's watching it. So it just shows a lot about what type of leadership we would have in office.
Alrighty. So, hey there, besties. Never a dull moment in Thornton Township. So, this is the lady that's going to be running against Jason House. She's an independent Cassandra something or other at. So, she's over here doing basically what Tiffany used to do, is to get online and start talking to people, right? Now, I don't know what happened. I'm trying to figure it out, but it looks like something at the meeting last night did not sit well with her, so she gets online and starts carrying on. And she's talking about the Dalton Politics page, which I don't disagree with what she's saying. I know y'all don't want to hear it. I don't care. It's true. Very toxic website or whatever you want to call it. But help me understand how you gonna come out here talking nasty, dirty, grimy like this, and you want somebody to vote for you. That's the only thing I don't understand. This looks like a clip from Dear Woke Christian, because I know he was on last night because there was a Dalton meeting, as you all know. And this is how the mayor want to come out, or let me see, person who want to run for mayor gonna come out and start acting like this, child. Everybody always was like, it's Tiffany, it's Tiffany, it's Tiffany. And again, let's not get it twisted. Tiffany half damn crazy, but like I always said, everything ain't Tiffany's fault. They are saying, it looks like, that this person is like Tiffany 2.0, but also are saying that Jason is like the savior, which I don't have nothing against Jason, and honestly I ain't got nothing against this woman, because Jason don't come out here on this internet acting like this. It may be more of women, allegedly, just my opinion. It may be more of a woman thing, child. Y'all know how y'all are, and I'm a woman too. I'm just saying, don't tell me. Same old crap, different biatch. Maybe men need to be running this place. When Riley Rogers was doing it, when Zuccarelli was doing it, everybody was acting like there was no problems, right? Then you get a woman in here, then you get Tiffany in here, and now you got this woman acting crazy. I'm just asking questions and thinking out loud. But let's hear what else she got to say. Shout out to Dear Will Christian.
Stuff is ridiculous. A lot of you guys need to grow up. You guys are so immature. It's unbelievable. And all those folks with all this keyboard energy and all this negativity, when they see you in person, they can barely hold their head up. because that lets you know they're all about mess and gossip and all this other crazy stuff. You should be glad someone is running for mayor and giving you an option and trying to help build this village back up. Like, make this stuff make sense. You guys are so hell bent on crazy stuff. If you are confident about your candidate, then be confident about your candidate, but carry yourself with grace and dignity. You guys are an embarrassment. And it's the same little group of people that comes to the meeting, but make no mistake, I'm not Tiffany Henry. You will not get up in my personal space. I'm just telling you. Because that might not work out well for you. So let's not do that. You don't get to approach me. You don't get to do any of that.
Wow.
Now, I believe things should be done decently in order. Now, if you know you are not for me, I'm fine with that. Listen, when I started this journey, I knew everybody was not going to be for me, and I'm fine with that. What do I care about you all's opinion about me?
Wow.
It does not matter. Do you understand? What you think about me is none of my business. That's you and your feelings and your perception and your emotions. All I can say to you is get over it, because I could care less. I could care less.
Now, she's sounding a little crazy here, okay? Because if this is how you want to talk about, listen, her talking about the Dolton Politics page, I understand. Because, child, I don't disagree with what she said about Dolton Politics page, but y'all already know how I feel about some people who are of a certain age. Got to go. It is a lot of people who, if you don't think how they think, then they're gonna chastise you, child. You know what I'm saying? Then try to get you on up out of there, tell everybody about you, gang up on you, blah blah blah. Child, we've seen them do it to a couple people. I ain't gonna name no names, and I guess somebody thought that because they don't like what I had to say that I could give a fuck. Promise you I don't. Y'all already know. Y'all, it is what it is, right? Now, I'm not saying that this woman sounding good because she doesn't sound like a candidate, but you know what they all have in common? I'm not gonna say it. Y'all already know. Same old crap, different biatch. Some people just should not be in politics, and you have to question as to the reason why. Why are you trying to be in politics? This woman don't sound like she's really that interested in it. We out here doing the um you not gonna tell me, don't approach me, then you probably shouldn't be in politics if you don't think that people should approach you. Now I'm gonna have to go back to that daggone board meeting and see what the hell happened and figure out why she out here wild. And this video is like 8 damn minutes. This whole video is like almost 9 damn minutes of her ranting and raving. It's just another biatch out here biatching. That's what I see. But y'all let me know what you think.
At all. But what we will not do is be disrespectful and get in my personal space. I'm just telling you, that might not work out so well for you. Let's not do that. Okay? Because I don't want to have to go there.
Now I don't know what personal space means, okay? If it means coming to your door whenever you feel like it, no. If it means approaching your kids or something like that, no. If it's you at a board meeting, somebody want to talk to you, girl, I hope that's not what you're talking about. I don't know if she was at the meeting last night. Y'all let me know. I don't know what actually transpired, but I'm gonna try to go and figure it out. Cause child, this already starting to sound crazy.
And you don't want me to have to go there. Do you understand? So listen, we're in a race and it's fine. If you so confident about your candidate, Jason House, then be confident about your candidate. Y'all out here acting a bunch of fools. Like, what are you fighting over? Help me to understand. What are you fighting over? Like, when I look at a lot of these people, you ought to be wanting somebody to come in and help you build this thing back up. Y'all are one paycheck from being homeless.
Ooh.
When you look at this village, you look at all the stuff that's going on, you ought to want somebody that's going to help.
Not one paycheck from being homeless. Girl, what? I don't think she should be concentrating so much on the Dalton politics page, me personally, but that's just my 2 cents. She need to be figuring out how to get in contact with the 16,000 people that are registered to vote to see if she can get them to come out here and do a damn vote as opposed to only having the 3,000, 3,500. Maybe it was 4,000 this time that came out to vote out of the 20,000 people in the whole town with only with 16,000 plus people registered. Maybe that's what she need to concentrate on. But y'all, this do sound crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's enough people around here who think they don't sound crazy that do sound crazy. So y'all just think your crazy is better than her crazy, I guess. Y'all, all of them crazy. All of them crazy.
Now, y'all rooting for a person that helped bring the destruction to the village. Like, what kind of juice or brainwash stuff that you guys are drinking? Like, it makes absolutely no sense at all. But I'm saying tonight, let's be clear on one thing. I don't care who you support. Don't get up in my personal space. Don't get up in my face. Because I'm telling you now, that ain't going to work out well for you. Because I don't care nothing about no race when it comes to no foolishness like that. I'm just telling you. Respect my space. If you don't like me, keep your distance. If you don't like what I say on my page, keep scrolling. You don't have to come on my page. What sense does that make? You come on my page and get mad about what I'm saying. Go get a life.
We're sad.
Find you something to do. Get busy being productive. A lot of you all, that's the problem. Y'all need some jobs. Y'all need something to do with your time. You got too much time on your hands. There's a lot to do in this village. If you just ain't got nothing to do with your time, all these abandoned houses, get a crew together and go start cleaning those houses out. Because I'm going to continue to be producing my videos. I'm going to continue to be producing receipts. If we are going to expose corruption, then we need to expose it all. We don't get to pick and choose who we want to expose. As I have...
Now, listen, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that because there's people who get into, I like them, that's it, that's all, and you don't see anything negative that they do. For instance, Joe Biden.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
And acting like he wasn't the author of the crime bill that all these colors was all outraged about, but then all of a sudden he's the president and everything is everything. And then you just go ahead and go along with Cam, who ain't even black, ain't been saying that she black, but because y'all don't want Donald Trump into office, you just will ignore whatever you want in order to get what it is that you want.
Said before, and I will keep saying, you all were on the ticket with Tiffany.
True.
You all went throughout the village. You convinced these people to vote for her. So therefore, you all are responsible for what is going on in the village.
Now, y'all already know what I had to say about that, and that's why most of them people are mad at me and everything. And again, I could give a shit. Tiffany had her attitude. Tiffany was the same talkative Tiffany that she was when she got into office. Tiffany was the same person that had the landlord and situation where she was allegedly a slumlord. Tiffany was the one with the failed water bottle, good burger, whatever it's called, business. Tiffany was the one that had the mugshot already for what the heck it is that she was doing, but they all banded together, right? They all banded together, right? And then when I talk about that stuff, people from this town will come through and find excuses. They didn't know. They didn't know. Oh, okay. Just like the lady that said she was a single mom. That is not a reason to vote for some damn body, child. I know. Riley Rogers was in the hospital and the other person was whoever. But they most certainly did all run together. Now, that's not me saying nothing negative about any of those guys or any of those people, but they all did run together and supported Tiffany and was on the billboard. We didn't already cover that. But it's interesting how some things, because you don't want to acknowledge it, that you can now ignore, even though it did contribute to where you are now.
Now stop with the foolishness. I don't care what you say about that Dolton Politics page. I'd have been called bitches, whores, all kind of trash, you name it. Just a bunch of old stupid ignorant stuff, and it doesn't bother me.
It does, though.
So maybe you all want a reaction, but I'm telling you right now, it doesn't bother me. I mean, look at me and look at some of y'all. I'd be mad too.
Ooh,
oh my gosh.
Ooh, what in the world?
At the end of the day. So stop with the foolishness.
This is female stuff, y'all. This is soul woman female stuff. Child.
But one thing I will not do, I don't care who you are, I don't care how old you are. You will not come in my personal space with no foolishness. That ain't gonna work out well for you.
All right,
just
girl.
Telling you.
All right.
So let's all get an understanding. We all can run a race, and we all can be cordial to one another.
Did you say race?
And if you don't like what I'm posting, then just don't watch. It's just that simple. How are you so mad about me running for mayor? What sense does that make? You just make sure your candidate win. That's all. Like, do you see my people out here acting a fool? Because we don't see your people.
We don't see your people.
We know how to conduct ourselves. We understand we're running a race. We understand it might get a little touchy and people, little feelings or whatever might get involved. But do you see any of my people out here acting a fool the way you see Jason House people out here acting a fool? As a leader, I would be embarrassed because anybody attached to me, I would not allow them to act that way. So that speaks a lot about leadership. It speaks a lot about the people that you have around you. You have to understand you are the company you keep. So if they're messy and all of the above, then you are what they are because you are the company that you keep around you. So let's make this clear, people.
That woman don't make no sense.
I ain't going nowhere. I'll see you on April the 1st. You understand that?
April Fool's
But
Day.
what you will not do, you will not get up in my personal space.
All right, all right, all
Just saying.
right. So I feel like she rambling and repeating, child, rambling and repeating, child. But obviously, this is something that we need to be paying attention to. Everybody thought, oh, ding dong, the witch is gone, Tiffany's gone, everything is going to be right in the world. Child. So is everything really Tiffany's fault at the end of the day? I'm on the hunt. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's empowered.
Superman.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail, Gatto. Unask that seat. Unask that seat. Unask that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henya and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Dumb ass, say it.